your girl brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. See what had happened? What had happened was the girl been busy, honey. Yes, we have been busy. I've been in my bag lately trying to, get some things, off the ground for me, honey, because Miss Robinson got to diversify herself, honey, because there's so much stuff that, you guys, I want to do, and I want to make sure this year I actually do it. So I had to take some time to deal with that. I've been having some internet issues as well. Shout out to AT&T, honey. Okay, can y'all get some stuff together for the girl, honey? Finally, we pushing through. So that had a reason, honey. That's a reason why I've been gone too, and just really busy, you guys. How are you guys doing? I missed you. Okay, did you miss me? Okay, is all Miss Robinson wants to know. But honey, it's so much to talk about. I can't get everything done, honey, in this one video. Let's talk about Simon and Porsha. Did y'all see Simon already replace Porsha? Okay, he did the same bullshit that he did to Fallon. He now doing it to Porsha. I don't feel sorry for Porsha because, like the saying goes, how you get them is how you lose them. I don't know why y'all be helping these niggas cheat, and then when they cheat on y'all want to cry wolf. Now you want to end the damn marriage. Now you know what Fallon was going through. Okay, now you know why she was over there kicking it with Jalen, honey. Okay, now you know Porsha. Child, ain't it a mess? It's a fool. The damn Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. It ain't even back yet, but all of that is going on. And yeah, now Simon seeing some fitness woman, nice looking woman, but it's like, lady, he's still married to Porsha. But honey, these women be desperate for a man. I mean, hell, even ugly men. Okay, because Simon still ain't cute to Miss Robinson. Ugh. And he ain't got no damn money. That's the moral of the story. Okay, the man ain't got no damn money. So what is y'all doing? He was scamming Porsha? We'll say allegedly, but there's that. Look at what he did to Porsha. So what you think he gonna do to you? Then you got Simon out here getting on Porsha, calling her dumb, and I don't know. I guess if people are saying that it was Porsha that, leaked to the blogs that Simon, is having some immigration issues, honey. He ain't supposed to be up over here. I can see that. So Porsha must have got mad with him, leaked the information, then all of a sudden she filing for divorce, and now we all think it's that. Okay, we all think it's the immigration stuff, but it's not. Okay, because Ash Ben knew that the man wasn't supposed to be over here, but still slept with him and married him anyway. So, okay, shame on you, Porsha. Porsha. Child, y'all be calling that girl Porsha, honey. Okay, she is a dark-sided Cancer woman. She is my sign. And what I will tell you is a dark-sided Cancer woman only cares about her man. Okay, she don't care about women unless she want to compete with them. But it's my man, for my man, forever. I cut a bitch, I fight a bitch for my man. And that's what Porsha is on. And Porsha needs to spend some time by herself, doing some self-care, some self-reflecting. She needs to love on herself. Stop going out getting the ugliest man that you can get just for a few dollars. You already got your own money, okay? You got your own money and you looking for something, Porsha, that's already in the damn mirror, okay? But you ain't gonna get what you need out of scamming Simon. And ladies, this is the cautionary tale, for you all. If the man married and he ends up dating you while he's getting a divorce, 9 times out of 10, he gonna pull that same bullshiggity with you. So as women, we like to think that we special, honey. We like to think that we gonna get some different treatment, and we ain't. Okay, the way that man is with his ex, baby mama, ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, that same way he gonna be with you. The same way, okay? Unless he chooses to change, to mature, to, be respectful, to have a relationship with God, because these men don't have no relationship with God, acting like Simon, honey, okay? Ooh, child, honey, ooh. Porsha, you better hurry up, gal, because Pilar about to be what? A teenager in a little bit. Okay, you keep living. And what is you teaching your daughter? That's why I told y'all when I did my Porsha series, I told y'all that, a lot of this stuff, it starts at home. Her mother, to me, is not mothering her. She tried to be her friend too much. She too damn nice to Porsha, too. You got to put your big foot down, your big toe down, with your girls, okay? Let them know what time it is. But, yeah, Porsha needs guidance, and Porsha is way more successful than me, but I kind of feel bad for the girl. It's like you're coming, out the house with this ass backwards reality on life, men and relationships, and it's just like, damn, can somebody help a sister out? Miss Diane, what you doing? You got ain't no excuse at this point, Porsha. You got your grandmother, you got your mother, you got more people than I would ever have, and I know better than that, and I ain't got your money. So what is you doing? Do y'all feel bad for Porsha? Put in the comments. Be for real. I feel bad, you guys. From a human standpoint, I feel like she's getting her karma as I knew that she would. I knew it. When I promised to God, I told y'all this was not going to work out. I told y'all. So I am not shocked. But I guess I do feel bad. I feel bad that she feels the need to even put herself in these type of situations. That's what I will say. Because it's like, Porsha, you in your 40s now. You too damn old for this. Okay, let's get down, honey, to the Married to Medicine. I got so much, you guys, to catch up with. Okay, so Miss Robinson is all over the place, honey. But they got my girl, Miss Quad. Miss Quad, she got it. Miss Quad is on an apology tour. Okay, Miss Quad is singing, please, let me keep my job, please. They wanted to humble the hell out of Quad because they don't like her confidence. I think they see it as arrogance. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Quad be talking a lot of bullshit, but Quad can stand on her shit. She can move into a mansion, Toya, and manage it without a man. Can you do that? And Toya is so defined by having a man. Did y'all see the part in the reunion where she's just like, yeah, Eugene said that he would bring his new wife on here, on the show. I'm a good sport. It would be good TV, and I would have a fine ass man behind me. Girl, that needs to happen because we all know you're not into Eugene like that. You don't respect him like that. I don't give a damn what y'all say. She embarrassed him way too much. See, when a woman be blurting shit out like that, the way Toya do, talking about his sex and he masturbating and he got a small wee-wee and child. Miss Robinson knows it when a woman is unhappy. Okay, when a woman is happy, she gonna act like heavenly. She gonna be defending that nigga like she's his attorney, okay? Your Honor. May I get your permission to approach the bench? Okay, that's how heavenly act with daddy, honey. She is a pit bull, honey, for daddy. Toya is like, anybody can have Eugene. I'm sick of this shit. I'm ready to get a fine man. Toya needs some adventure. She's a damn Aries, a dark-sided one that's always starting up shit. That's why she be saying shit. Do y'all remember season 5 when everybody's marriage was having problems? Toya had to start some shit with Eugene. The taxes wasn't enough. Let me put this nigga out here, let y'all know he ain't satisfying me. Now that we got this damn tax issue, because of your damn spending issue, Toya, you doing all that damn shopping and shit, buying houses and shit that you know your ass don't need. Okay, you know you can't afford. Okay? But yeah, she started all that bullshiggity with Eugene. I know he was looking at her that season like, bitch, we ain't even got these problems. I ain't cheating on you. I'm just working too damn much. I'm trying to support your damn habit. But Toya she was worried about that cheating, you guys. She was like, yeah, he's always away from the house. And yeah, her ass switched up. Season 5, honey. But yeah, I liked her and Eugene seasons 4 and 5. To me, they were the most real. I love them sharing, their tax issues and, just how they was with their money. Because we don't never see people talking about how easy it is, right, to mismanage your money. So I do like that about Toya and Eugene. They're very relatable. Toya's birthday, right? She's an Aries, so she's April 15th. I'm July 15th. One thing I will say with number 15 people is we have like a fear dynamic with money. So sometimes there may be the tendency to spend it because we feel like, shit, we should have everything we want and need. Now, trust me, if I had Toya and Eugene's money, though, I would have been bought a house. It would be nothing to buy a damn house. I would have that much sense. But I'm just saying, I think with Toya, I think she gets overly excited and be like, yeah, I want to have this and I want to have that. And I'm working closely with these doctors and I want to impress them. And I think that's what goes on with Toya. And she needs to get a handle on that. But she's probably never will because it's like with Eugene, he allows so much of her bullshit, you guys. Like I told y'all in that last video, he just really puts up with the bad behavior and it's like she gets bored and has to start up another fire that Eugene has to put out, honey. But let's get back to Miss Quad. Jackie got a lot of damn nerve. Let me say that. Jackie had a lot of damn nerve saying to Quad, I don't feel important. I'm like, bitch, Curtis was telling your ass for years he didn't feel important. He felt neglected. Like, you don't even expect all this damn love and attention from your damn husband. But Miss Quad, oh, your ass? And they are all jealous as a collective. I said it. Okay? They are all jealous that Quad is single. She's mingling. They don't like that she gets to make this certain amount of money from being on this show without a man. These women, they are upset. Did y'all see all that flirting? That's how you know Simone ain't happy with Cecil. Remember all that flirting she did at that Reiki event that Phaedra invited the girls to? Yeah, that's excessive flirting. That'll be letting me know, yeah, you're not that happy, in your marriage as you try to portray. And like I told y'all with Toya and Eugene, they're very quick to say, well, Quad don't show all her life and she ain't got no man here. But they wouldn't even let the camera see the intervention that Cecil and Simone gave them. You gotta look at stuff like that, you guys. Okay, a lot of these people on this show, Jackie is the biggest one. She's a hypocrite. She is the biggest hypocrite. Well, I need to feel important, Quad, and you don't call me. You are a doctor that's always busy. Well, how long does it take? And Quad, I'm going to say this, and this comes as, I am a fan of yours. I love me some Miss Quad, honey. I'm guilty of that. Okay, I love me some Quad. Quad was my girl when I saw her damn birthday party. All that damn food was laid out, season 7. I was like, I think I fell in love then. I said, ain't nothing like a woman that know how to eat good, know how to save and invest a coin, and I love her. She a mini Johnny Cochran, honey. If you ever seen it, honey, Quad could be anybody's attorney, honey. She know how to speak to the people, Quad, you should not take so long to call people back. It's disrespectful. You need to work on that because everybody can't be lying at this point. I remember I would see scenes with Simone and I'm gonna blame Simone and the rest of the girls. Like, y'all should have gotten on Quads as a lot sooner about some of this. I get that maybe you tried in the past and she would blow up, and I did kind of see some of that, but Quad would have Simone waiting, you guys, for like over 45 minutes, an hour, and just late. They would go out of town. Her and Dr. G always late. She would apologize. Quad is disrespectful. And you can't become selfish and narcissistic where everything is about you and you have this bigger than life personality and nobody else's needs and feelings matter. And and as much as I am not a fan of the rest of the women, because I feel like they all was raggedy for how they did Quad this season, Quad, you had some of this coming. You did. And I just feel like you need to pay attention to what the universe is trying to tell you. And I really feel like you need to get off this show. I think I see you more on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think you would be able to be more of yourself. And I think it's not a big deal. When you don't have a man on Real Housewives of Atlanta for whatever reason, even though it's called Housewives, I just feel like on Married to Medicine, they are going to keep obsessing over the fact that you have not brought a man on this platform. Okay, and to me, it just seemed like the women, they don't like Quad anymore. Y'all put how y'all feel in the comments. Maybe it's just me, honey. Is it me, or do they never at the reunion talk about why Simone is the one that's always sending people home? When the hell they gonna have an intervention around Simone and all that yelling, her disrespectful, psychotic behavior, all that screaming, she's so bossy and controlling, and I'm gonna scream your head off, and that means I'm right. She's such a bully about it, you guys. And guess what? The cat says nothing. The cat, and for Toya to be her homegirl, that's why I know that their relationship is surface, because if Toya is your real homegirl, she gonna be like, girlfriend, you be wrong sometimes. And I think on this show, the doctors, and this is outside of Heavenly, because Heavenly has been the most, in my opinion, down to earth of all the doctors. She's a dentist, but she's a dentist with her own practice. She's a boss. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Heavenly University, honey. But yeah, I just feel like Jackie and Simone, they act untouchable. You can't tell them when they're wrong, especially Jackie. She is so narcissistic. She is so caught off guard that she hurts somebody's feelings. Jackie is very shady. In the words of Mariah, Jackie, your slip has been showing for a while. And you used to show your slip and then would cover it back up, but it's now your slip is out. Because I think you hustled backwards when you tried to blame Quad for that old video of you talking all that shiggity about black women. You should be looking at Heavenly, because that's your good friend, and she could have took the Brother Tucker down, and she didn't. That was up on her YouTube channel, so that to me is a little bit suspicious. A lot of people ain't talking about that, but that's very weird that video is just out here like that, and it comes from your good friend Heavenly. But it's not the fact that the video is out there, Jackie. It's what you are saying in the video. You act like you love black women, you serve and support black women, but all the while you saying to the black women, y'all just trying to get out of work because you're pregnant, okay? And then Jackie, with your inability to have kids, you don't understand how tired a woman is while she's pregnant. The psychological changes your brain goes through, your body, you being pregnant, it affects your relationships, it can affect your job performance. That's why a lot of these women want to just go on maternity leave, because they don't want to get fired from their job, due to their emotions being all over the place and all the hormones that's all over the place. So it's like Jackie is a OBGYN, but she's not one, because even with Simone has kids, she's been pregnant, so she's been on the other side, and that's probably why Simone don't have these issues, because she's actually been a mother. I'm not throwing no shade, I'm just saying, when you understand some bullshiggity because you didn't live it, that's a little bit different from, I don't know, I feel like Jackie has created this damn character that is not a real representation of her, because if it was, you wouldn't say that certain shiggity about black women. We wouldn't see you on Heavenly's YouTube channel, or we wouldn't see you on this show fat-shaming black women, because they don't look like you, a size, 0 or 2, 3, I don't know what size Jackie is, but I'm sick of her. Quad is a better woman than me for apologizing to Simone, because Simone wouldn't have gotten shiggity. Quad basically told Simone, I got in my feelings once I saw everything on TV, and I just wouldn't have had nothing to say to Simone. How Simone talked about Quad's niece and the accident that happened at Quad's house, and she was so loud, and Heavenly tried to defend her by saying, oh, well, maybe she just didn't hear Quad. No, it ain't that she didn't hear Quad. She don't feel like she has to respect anybody, and she's going to scream and yell and get her way, and that has worked in her relationship with Cecil and with these girls. It's like all of y'all are scared to put the bitch in her place. So, yeah, Quad, you talking to Simone, I'm like, I just wouldn't have any words for a woman that came out her mouth and said, I really don't have a problem with you. We never see Simone acknowledge or admit anything that she's wrong about, but she came out of her mouth and said to Quads, I don't have a problem with you. I just don't want Toya to be mad at me. Like, what type of friend says some third-grade bullshiggity like that? We wouldn't have nothing to talk about, but Quad is desperate at this point. to get back in with these ladies. I know some people will say, well, this is her job and this is her check. To me, they don't really have a show without her because the season was lackluster. It was boring. Quad is going to give it that spice, that personality that, you know, she's like really good for TV. But it's just like, I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to survive in an environment like this where they are bullying her into submission, into being subservient to them. You know, because they don't feel included in her life. And it's one of those things where y'all are different. Y'all are, what is Quad, like the youngest of these women? She don't have no kids. She ain't married. Her life, her reality is going to be different. Maybe y'all can spend more time together. They wouldn't get none of my damn time. Not after all this bullshit they did, you know. But it's just like, I don't know, you guys. I don't see how much longer Quad can continue on this show. I don't see them keeping Sweet Tea for about, maybe they'll give her another season, then she's gone. She just don't fit the girls. Like, she don't fit with the women. I don't know why she got so offended by that, but she just is not quick. A lot of the stuff that she says, I feel like she, like I said, I told y'all, I give her props for sticking up to Jackie. You know, yeah, she sticks up for herself when it comes to Heavenly, but I feel like she's trying too hard. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to be able to maneuver through those type of things without trying too hard. When the audience can see that it looked like you trying too hard, like with the fat shaming of Heavenly. Y'all see that picture she had put up of Heavenly after she had her, first baby or whatever? She was really heavy and she wanted to embarrass Heavenly. And it's just like, girl, that was after Heavenly gave birth. You're still trying to have a baby. So, girl, they want to leave that alone. And I'm not at all saying, you guys, that Heavenly should be able to speak to Sweet Tea any kind of way. I do feel like it was messed up of Heavenly to try to get the girl on the show and then you just turn on her. I didn't feel like that was cool. I felt like that was phony. That was fake. That was Heavenly trying to, you know, I don't know, I guess create good TV, but you don't do people like that. You don't act like you in their corner and then you flip on them and then it's like, damn, y'all already did that. The quiet shit. What you doing at the Gregory new wife for? You know, it just, I don't know. I feel like Heavenly has been fake with that girl. Toya, you've been fake as hell. You ain't interested in that girl. The way you try to act all sedity, the way you treated Anila, okay? Like when she got on here, you didn't like that she was getting along with your friends. And I think that Toya sees that Sweet Tea is not a threat. Some women are like that. They only want to be friends with you if other women don't really see you as a threat. So it's like, yeah, she's beneath me, so I could be around her. See, Toya didn't like Audra. She don't like Quad. She don't like people that surpass her ass. She don't like that. She wants somebody she can control. Miss Bully Aries, honey. That's how the dark-sided Aries women are. They are bullies. They want to be able to control you. She wants Sweet Tea to be her puppet. Toya is full of shit when she says to Quad, well, I'm glad that you finally, you know, wanted to come around us and apologize. And Toya, you want your ass kissed. Look at me. I'm trying to get Toya, trying to get somebody to kick Toya's ass, honey. Wouldn't hurt, honey. Okay, I'm just saying, Toya, you are jealous as hell. You are threatened. And this is the thing, you guys, in life and with relationships, you're never going to move forward with people that won't admit that they're jealous, that won't admit that they are in some type of competition with you. And a lot of people that watch the show, they feel like, well, Toya has a husband, Toya has kids. And Quad don't give a damn about those things because she could have easily, got a new man, became his wife, had children. Hell, she got enough money to get a damn child, okay? So there's nothing that Toya has that Quad can't get. But Toya's so beautiful. Toya is beautiful, but she ain't that damn beautiful. Okay, I feel like she doesn't admit to her insecurities, and it was very interesting with that interview that I played for you all of Eugene, saying that, oh, well, Toya and Quad make up, and then Quad is always a problem. See, you can't just say that and not investigate why that happens all the time. If those two women keep falling out, it's because they don't like each other and somebody is jealous of somebody. Somebody sees somebody as a threat. Because I can tell with how mean and vicious Toya has been toward Quad. And it wasn't just this season, you guys. I was just watching season 5 when Toya brought up to Quad the BCBG, don't quote me, you guys, I forgot what it was called. You know, the company that Quad was a brand ambassador for. Now, here go Toya, her hating ass. Now, if you're somebody's friend, wouldn't you say something positive? Toya mentions to Quad, yeah, well, they went out of business. Now, you know the girl is a brand contributor of this company. Why would you mention that the company is going out of business? See, when you throw daggers like that, and see, Toya makes those type of statements, but that goes right over some of y'all heads. Okay, y'all don't want to see her for her works. Y'all have to look at her behavior. I will continue to reiterate, once Quad separated from Dr. G, it was Toya that did not want Quad on the show. If you're somebody's friend, if you are their true friend, why would you try to get rid of them? Okay? Why would you try to get rid of them, get them kicked off the show because they ain't got no man no more? To me, that says you don't have any value unless you have a man. Yes, the show is Married to Medicine, but the girl was married for a whole bunch of years. She put in her time with that raggedy nigga. She did the time. She did the marriage, did the divorce on the show. She has added a lot more than other people on these housewife franchises. I won't get off into it because I know it'll hurt some of y'all feelings, but I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Quad is good for the show, and I feel like I said, she has earned her stripes like a Kenya and a Porsha, but they don't treat her like that. They try to dwindle her down to, yeah, but you ain't got no man, but you ain't got no man, but you ain't, girl, Toya, you got a man and still don't appreciate him, okay? They asked Sweet Tea about her prognosis. She's not infertile as of yet because I guess it hasn't been a whole year. She's had her surgery. They've removed, the fibroids and the cysts. They get on Sweet Tea for buying the fake designer labels. Andy is messy as hell. And another thing that a lot of us are not talking about is I highly doubt they would have had this on one of the white housewife shows where, the lady has to be around her former ex-husband, abusive ex-husband, and his new wife, and Andy is sitting up asking Quad all these questions about Sweet Tea, and this is the mess that you wanted, and then you sit there, Andy, and you try to act all innocent, and it's like, child, Andy, girl, we can see you, okay? And real quick, honey, the people is out here suing Mr. Andy Cohen, honey. What do y'all think of that? Okay, if everybody keeps suing you, then what the hell does that mean? I think I like the girl that's actually suing him. I forgot her. Leah, is that her name? I kind of like her. I kind of rock with Leah a little bit. I do. So Heavenly put Sweet Tea on blast, saying that Sweet Tea told her she was outside of the supermarket trying to get some nice things, some designer pieces, honey, so she could fit in with the girls. I believe it. Yes, Sweet Tea is accomplished. But, and I can't really judge her because on everybody's first to, second or third season, the girls look a bit homely. They ain't figured out what worked for them on TV, what don't work. And Sweet Tea would be no exception to that rule. I think the issue with her is, it's like, why are you denying it? Because I don't think that Heavenly and Quad would lie about that. So just be like, yeah, shit, I want to meet some nice pieces. Just be real. And I think the audience would be acceptable. Would accept that because we would get it. We really would, because we know how hard these shows is on the first season. Girls, we know how hard it is. Okay, my only issue, you guys, I have with Sweet Tea is she be on this for my man kick, and it's just like, girl, you cannot rewrite history of what happened between Quad and Greg. And Quad tried to tell her ass that because a lot of women, they will become the man's new wife, and then they want to erase all the abuse that he put you through and all the disrespect he didn't put you through. And now she got, some Prince Charming. And did y'all see how in tune Andy was with Heavenly? How Heavenly was telling Andy how Sweet Tea was mentioning that Gregory was controlling, and now that she getting her hair done, her makeup done, she gonna turn into Quad and leave him. And see, that bothered that nigga. That Quad got away from his ass. That's why he don't want to look at Quad, because he doesn't want a reminder of how you get bossed the hell up once you get rid of a raggedy ass man. They don't like that. They don't like when you boss up. They want you to be dependent. Listen to me. That's the raggedy toxic men. Not all of them, okay? Men like Dr. G. Yes, he has a degree, but it don't mean shit, because we still seeing his ass foaming at the mouth down to the ground, honey. What's that, season 5, honey? I was like, ooh, Quad, I don't know how the hell you was with him. He is an embarrassment. Have you ever just been with a raggedy ass nigga that just was embarrassing? Like, child. Ooh, child. Straight trash. Okay, you just want to put the nigga out on the curb somewhere, honey. Okay, garbage man, come get him. You left a bag, okay? Ooh, it came across my desk, that damn Quad, so damn extra, honey. When I tell y'all they had Quad over here, honey, acting like Angela Bassett, honey, down to the waiting to exhale, crying and acting a fool, honey, and child. That damn Quad, though, she need to be in a movie. I don't know any of Tyler Perry movies, because all his shit, it looked the same, honey. Okay, it do shit. Okay, I'm all for Tyler helping the people, honey, but child, I'm scared to look at the Mia Culpa. I forgot the damn name, but they dragged that movie. Ooh, child, got that Kelly rolling up in there. I love me some Kelly, honey. I may check it out just for Kelly, but yeah, I had to stop watching a lot of Tyler Perry's shows, and I think his last show I had to give up on was If Loving You Is Wrong. I think I had to let that go. I love the haves and the have-nots, but it just got redundant towards the end. Them last couple of seasons, honey, had Tyler's name on there. It was like, Tyler, you need help writing, nigga. It's okay. Okay, it's okay, Tyler. Child, Andy, he is so messy. He got on Quad calling Sweet Tea style jivey, and Sweet Tea was, oh, she don't know me. Girl, you is over there living in Quad's house. So you know who the hell she is. You knew who she was married to, Miss, I could give you what you need. I could give you what you want. And then your ass couldn't even deliver on it. But, honey, that we'll see, honey. Only time will tell. But you got to, ladies, if you going to do what Sweet Tea did, you got to be ready. You got to be ready to, homegirl looked bad, you guys, when she did that. It's like, damn, you can't deliver. You the one selling your services, and you can't even get a man what he wants. You don't even, like Heavenly said, it looked like some shit you would have went to the doctor about. You would have figured out. And I'm not saying that she would have had the correct diagnosis, once she stated her concerns. I'm sure they would have had to do more testing. But what we're trying to say is, as women, you should have been more in tune with your body. Like, if you go say some shit, you got to be able to back it up, is what I'm saying. Okay? But that Quad Quad said, honey, I got a nice pair of eyes. Yeah, in my eyes. See, I said, Quad, girl. Woo! I cannot wait for Miss Quad, honey, to get back in her bag and cuss these girls out. I'm talking about how she did season 9, honey. Quad didn't take no prisoners, honey. She was gathering Toya's ass. Okay, gathering her. You might as well get a mobile home because you stay on the move. I said, oh, shots fired, honey. Ooh. So, what I didn't like with Sweet Tea and Quad's exchange was she saying, well, why are you checking for me? Bitch, you brought your ass on a show that I'm on. I divorced my ex-husband, and you bring your ass to the show where, what? That I was married on? It looked like you trying to follow in my footsteps, not the other way around. Shit, you better break yourself food like I would have bossed the hell up on Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, her tea ain't sweet. It's a bit tart, okay? I'm just saying, honey, Sweet Tea my ass. But yeah, I don't like Sweet Tea's attitude. There's something about her, you guys, I just don't like. It ain't even just about the Dr. G stuff. It's just I just don't feel like she's being, like, real. Just be real. I watched this show. I liked Gregory. I saw some things in him that I would want from my man. I wanted to provide. Like, be real about your real intentions about you being on this show. I feel like she's being very fake and trying to act like she didn't study Quad and Quad's lifestyle before she got her ass on this show down to this reunion. You studied all of this, but you swear up and down you didn't watch the show. Girl, bye. Stop playing with us. Sweet Tea says that Quad made fun of her voice. Quad does her impression of Sweet Tea real good. It's real. What I tell you, that damn Quad is talented, honey. She doing mean Sweet Tea, honey. So yeah, Quad, you did talk about the girl. But shit, look, you chose to be on this show with my abusive ex-husband. I'm gonna drag your ass. I got some things to say to you, chick. I see you. Come on, okay? So, Andy, you set up all this, and I was just like, child, come on. And then you got Sweet Tea telling Quad, where you keep bringing up Gregory. That's her ex-husband. When you need to move on. No, your nigga and you need to be on your way. Y'all need to move on. Y'all hustle backwards by bringing your ass to this show that I'm still on. Okay, they wanted Dr. G is obsessed with Quad. He's obsessed that he could not break her. That's why he came back to this show. Because let me tell you something. I am an expert with body language. Them people ain't feeling Dr. G like that. Let's skip to that part. Did y'all see that part where I think it was Sweet Tea accusing Damon of being a cheater? No, honey, that's your man. Your man was down to the hotel. See, you looking a damn fool, Sweet Tea, defending Gregory and his stupid antics. Okay, but yeah, you and Gregory could have went on about y'all business. Didn't nobody tell y'all to bring y'all ass on this show. Gregory found pleasure and delight with Quad and the demise of the relationships with the women on the show. He found pleasure in all of that. He loved, remember the facial expressions he was making when the men, that damn Eugene, I couldn't even say his name, honey, at the tip of my damn tongue. That damn Eugene got to saying, yeah, they sent Quad home, and Gregory was way too ecstatic about that. He was way too excited because that's what he wanted to do. He wants Quad off this show. That way she can't afford her lifestyle, and maybe she will come crawling back. And Sweet Tea, baby girl, watch out, okay? Because Miss Quad can have your man. I hate when a woman, get to talking all crazy. And that, honey, all Dr. G got to do is say, now Quad wouldn't have him back, but I'm pretty sure Dr. G wouldn't mind having Quad back. Because I do feel like he probably felt like Quad was more of a challenge. I am telling you. I look at the body language. And all the guys, they keep saying Eugene and Cecil, oh, he's so much happier with Sweet Tea. Yeah, but he's still the same nigga. Okay, and I think that with Quad, she was a challenge. Dr. G has said on the show prior, he has said Quad is a force. She's strong. She's an alpha female. She, tests my ego. And I saw how he was looking when he said that shit. I saw how he was looking. He liked that test, honey. So, Sweet Tea girl, don't be thinking that Gregory wouldn't hit that again. I'm just saying, you need to be a little nervous. So, Andy takes a bite of his chocolate, and he's watching Sweet Tea and Quad go at it. That irritated me. You got all the guys backstage laughing. Look at Gregory, his evil, narcissistic ass. They like shit like that. They like when two women are pitted against each other, arguing over them, right? I will reiterate again, like I said, I don't like Sweet Tea because she's not authentic as far as like telling the truth. I told y'all, Heavenly admitted that this girl, they even showed the footage of her calling Dr. G controlling. And like Heavenly said, you get drunk, you one of them liquor chicks. Okay, I know some people thought that was funny when she said that. It was okay, but her reads, they're not, they're just not that strong to me. Now, the shit she did with Jackie, like I said, I wouldn't have did it, but she shocked the hell out of me. I was like, wow, shit, I wouldn't expect it. And like I said, I like when people be on these shows and they do something that, I don't expect. So she got a few points with that. But yeah, you can't be on this show, Sweet Tea, gossiping about your man, telling these women, and maybe if she come back next season, she won't do that. But you can't throw your man under the bus. Look at Toya, okay? Shit, they be weaponizing all that stuff that Toya be giving them about Eugene. So yeah, you can't do that. You can't throw your man under the bus. How about he controlling, he scared I'm gonna turn in the clock. You can't do all of that. Okay, and then it's on camera, you take you serious? I don't think so. They talk about Quad and her investments, and that's why, she invested well, and that's why she's financially stable till this day. Yeah, because y'all tried to take the girl paycheck. Okay, did you hear that, Toya? Quad is financially stable, honey, without a man. Okay? Once again, like I said, you guys, when it comes to Sweet Tea and why a lot of people can't take her serious, this is outside of Greg, this is outside of Quad. Because the things she says and the things she does, they don't match up. The whole, she got on Heavenly, getting on her about the whole endometriosis thing. Heavenly said, I was just answering something that somebody asked me on my show. They asked me what I would have did. Oh, well, how do you know that I didn't ask my doctor about this, that, and the third? Evidently, you didn't, because you told Greg that you could give him what he needs, which is a baby. You even did a baby emoji, and then it turns out you got all these health issues. So you're a fraud. You are not who you say you are, and that's why nobody will take you seriously, you guys, okay? I'm just saying, your stuff, when you come on these shows, stuff has to be matched up. This ain't about how she looked. Let's get out of that, because I think too many people have focused on that. Outside of how she looked, how she dressed, I think that's the issue that the audience has with Sweet Tea. It's like nothing you say, it doesn't stick. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people feel like the women have been mean with Sweet Tea, and all I can say is, ain't they mean to all the girls season 1? You guys put it in the comments. To me, I think that the fact that she says certain things that just don't make sense, and so the women are kind of looking at her like, girl, you young, you naive, you little girl, that whole type of thing. Does that make it right for them to flat out say that to her? No, it's not right, but I'm saying some of the stuff that she says, it makes you question her intellect. It does. And with all due respect, you can't come on a show with your new husband, which is one of the other wives' old husband, where she was abused in that marriage, and think that, like, you go get the damn red carpet laid out for you. They not gonna be easy on you. They gonna be shady. She be calling them grandmas, and like they are Gregory's age. What is Heavenly, a few years older than Gregory? So it's just like, or a few years younger, don't quote me. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. They in the same damn age group as your husband, and they look younger than you. That's what makes it so bad, Sweet Tea. So that's what I'm saying with Sweet Tea, you guys. I don't think that she thinks before she says certain things. I think that she's a little fish in a big pond, and all the other girls, they got all the experience, right, from being on this show. So they know how the audience is going to look at her. They know how they look at her. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I just feel like she should, she has to watch how she says stuff. She even mentioned now I like with the whole, well, what do you like about being engaged to Dr. Gregory? I got access to the money. You can't say stuff like, you got to watch how you say stuff. You may have to lie a little bit, but you just can't be saying stuff straight out like that, Sweet Tea, and you knew it. It just looked a certain type of way, right? Look like you just waiting for the money. Okay, I ain't mad at you if that's what it is. To me, you should, try to probably get somebody better with more money than Gregory. Because me personally, if I was Sweet Tea, Gregory would have to move me into a new house. I am not going to be filming in this house that you and Quad used to live in. Like, come on, buy your woman a new place, like, have a new start. What do y'all think about that? Would you be able to film in a house that, this new husband of yours used to film scenes with his ex-wife? Like, would you be able to do it? I wouldn't want to do that. I need a fresh start, a clean slate. Okay, so they ended up talking about Toya's wine trip. They bring Alicia out. She looks stunning. I felt like Alicia was overly defending her husband's toxic behavior. He is, be talking about how she's well-trained, and she got to talking about, I love being a mom so much. I don't even know if she answered Andy's question, but I think he was trying to ask her, like, what did you think about him saying that was his first time being alone with his kids? I feel like I don't give a damn what profession you do. Those are your children. You made them. Man or woman, and it shouldn't be a big deal that you have to watch your own kids. I feel like his behavior is disrespectful, and I think Alicia is in for a rude awakening if she does not listen to the whispers before she hears the screams, because I feel like this situation with her husband, it could get worse in the future. And I understand, a lot of people have gender roles in their marriages. The woman is always with the kids, and, but Alicia is a dentist, and she in real estate, but she chooses to be at home with the kids. I think what bothers me is the things that the husband says. Like, if he was more in support, like, if he was more, like, supportive in his language with her, not, oh, she's well-trained, oh, well, she's, she better be with the kids all the time, because I'm not doing that. I work, and I don't like his, I just don't like his whole setup, and I don't think a lot of the guys are feeling him either. I think they're willing to film with him to try to give him a chance, but yeah, that man ain't nothing like no damn Damon Heavenly. Okay, Toya mentioned that all the ladies have always been supportive of her wine business. They get on Heavenly, calling her lazy. Chada Heavenly said that Toya is no hard worker, and Toya says, honey, I get the job done without looking like I work hard. I said, come on, Toya. I know that's right. Toya said, honey, I'm in my soft life. I don't don't think anybody really has an issue with Toya and her living her soft life. More black women should live their soft life. I think the problem we all collectively have with Toya is she talk too much shit and she bite off more than her ass can chew, or in Toya's case, can afford. I will leave it there. Child, they showed some throwback scenes of Simone and her boys. Child, them boys have came a long way, okay? Is all I'm going to say. They some cuties now, honey, but ooh, child. Had the glasses, honey. We seen Heavenly and her boys and Alora. That Alora was grown, honey. She got on Heavenly because in the clip, Heavenly was telling Daddy, honey, why you didn't tell me I was that big, Daddy? Why you didn't tell me? And then she asked Alora, well, did you know I was that big, Mama? Yeah, I knew you were big. I couldn't put my hands around your waist. When I tell you I fell out, and that damn fat shaming ass Dr. Jackie, honey, got the cackling, because Jackie love when the people call you fat, honey, because she wants you to be a size -0, honey, like, okay, then she will find you acceptable, honey. They talk about Simone's boys, how they living together, they getting along, and how Michael gets to live rent free for 2 years. I think that's Simone's favorite. It seemed like, and then maybe Cecil is closer to the other son, Miles. I think that's kind of how they explain the relationships. Because I think Simone didn't had it with that damn Miles and him taking all day to graduate, child. So yeah, Miles, he only gets a year. But Simone, you need a better storyline for next season, because to me that ain't enough. I like to see the black excellence, honey, and you buying property for your kids. I do love it, but we need something else, Simone, something of substance and without all the damn yelling. Damn. Child, that little scene with Toya and her boys where the one accused her of having a vibrator. Damn. And then the one accused her of having a damn condom up in there. See, child, the kids think you cheating too. Shit. Quad mentioned how Toya's son is ready, honey. The one that looked like her, Avery. I guess he almost unzipped her damn coat and he went looking for vaginas, honey, on the internet now that he in sex education. Simone learned in therapy that, Cecil will parent the boys how he see fit. She will parent the boys how she see fit. But I feel like, Simone, you're the one that's spending all the money. They should mainly be listening to what the hell you got to say. Because I see Cecil, and I like that Cecil was laid back. I do like some of his characteristics more than Simone. I do kind of like his laid back personality. But when it comes to the boys in school, they need to finish. You see Heavenly, she ain't over there babying them damn boys. They out here getting degrees. They out here buying houses. The one is in real estate. Okay, so yeah, you just, if you're the one spending all the damn money, shit, Simone, you better run that. I'm just saying, okay? Heavenly said her sister called her up when Sweet Tea told Heavenly her mother was in hell. She says they are on speaking terms now, and they text every once in a while. And I don't know, I'm confused on Heavenly and her sister, because I feel like it's okay to be estranged, from certain family members if you don't get along with them. But, it looked like Heavenly, wants some type of relationship with her sister. And I like how she thanked Sweet Tea. She was like, thank you for saying what you said. See, Sweet Tea didn't know what to do with that. She's so used to nasty Heavenly, but she don't know nice nasty Heavenly, where Heavenly get to thanking you for acting a damn fool. That was funny to me. Andy mentions that Heavenly seems different to him now. She was a lot different on this reunion. I feel like Heavenly was a lot more composed, especially with Sweet Tea. You could tell, though, Sweet Tea was kind of, testing her, honey. And Heavenly was like, get behind me, Satan. I'm not going to go there with you, gal. Okay, but Heavenly says she's in therapy. She never mourned her mother's death. She was raised to always be strong. It's hard for her to be vulnerable. She doesn't like to cry. I relate so much to Heavenly. I feel like I was kind of raised that way. And you develop a whole set of other issues when you are that way. So, it's not the healthiest way to be, but like Heavenly said, that's how I was raised. And sometimes you have to unlearn, certain things that you learned during childhood from your parents, So, child, we see the guys. They all have their little section, with Andy. Andy, he's so damn shady. He gets to telling Curtis, oh, are you flying in from the DR? Because he like, nigga, you damn sure went with Jackie a lot this season. And Curtis was like, no, I came from Atlanta. That damn Cecil was over there laughing. Andy asked Cecil, is he hanging out with his boys in their condo? And Cecil says that, he's hanging out with them, but they ain't got no boom boom room. I love how he said that. And you got to be a certain age, honey, okay? You got to put in some blood, sweat, and tears, honey, to have a boom boom room. I said, say it, Cecil. Damon says the pain treatment business is growing and it's doing very well. Child, that damn Andy asked Dr. Kimmel, would you rather be here or somewhere watching your damn kids? At least he was honest. He said, yeah, probably here. I don't like men like that. I just feel like if I am going to be a wife and a mother, I don't want a chauvinistic man like that that's like, don't want to spend time with the kids. Nigga, you didn't fuck for these kids the same way I did. You need to put in on this man. Okay, shit, what the hell wrong with you? So I'm unlike Alicia. I like some of Alicia's ways. Like, Alicia is strong enough to be on this show, but I don't like her overly defending her husband's toxic, chauvinistic behavior. And then she had mentioned what? She was going to divorce his ass too, and once she was pregnant, he still expected her to be a damn slave, for him and child. So I don't know, you guys. It just seemed a little bit too toxic for me. If they stay on this show, I do see, I don't wish this on them, but I see them like separating. Because Alicia girl, I'm just going to warn you now, honey. You are not going to think that the way that he acts about them kids is going to be cute for too long. You ain't going to like it, girl. So Andy asks, Gregory, did Phaedra ask for $4K a month? I believe she did. Gregory says they dated, honey. Okay, he claiming her, but Phaedra was like, I ain't claiming that damn fool. I'm looking like you claim Apollo. Shit. Okay, the prison record he got. So I don't know what's so bad about this. Well, it's Gregory. His high-pitched voice, honey, and his narcissistic ways, honey. Okay. So I guess Phaedra said to Gregory, yes, I need the $4,000 a month. I want to see, if you could do for me what I could do for myself. But Phaedra, where was all the morals and the values and the decorum when it came to picking out Apollo? Like, you found him from somebody's back alley. So, like, why do you require so much of somebody like Gregory who actually has a degree? Okay, well, I was going to say he ain't got a police record, but Gregory has been violent, honey. We seen the mugshots, child. Okay, we seen it. And Quad did say, honey, he ruined her knee. Okay? So Andy asks Gregory, did anything more happen between you and Phaedra? He is so tickled by it. Here go Gregory. Well, not in real life. And Andy was like, what, nigga, you been imagining? And I said, there it is, sweet tea. You out here windmilling for this man. You on this For My Man campaign. And this man been fantasizing about Miss Phaedra, honey. He was trying to hold something, okay? And Phaedra said, honey, you ain't got the $4,000, honey, so you can't hold nothing but a conversation with me. Down the women in the back, they went off when Gregory said that. Here goes Sweet Tea. She's laughing. Girl, you should be embarrassed. Okay? See, that's another thing with Sweet Tea. Like, girl, you should really feel embarrassed by this man's behavior. You should be embarrassed that you was desperate enough to marry a man that was, foaming at the damn mouth, went all the way down to the ground. He wasn't doing no damn dance when he did it. He did it because he's crazy. Okay? Says the psychiatrist. Shout out to Mariah. She kept putting that out there. I said, shit, don't say that too loud. That don't make it no better. He a crazy psychiatrist. He ain't got all his marbles. Okay? A few french fries short of a Happy Meal is what Gregory is, honey. Curtis, his ass, gets to telling Andy and the guys about, being married to Jackie for all these years. Because Andy was like, yeah, you guys have been sharing your lives with your wives for all these years. Just, talk about, what some of you all went through. Cecil, Curtis, you and your cheating. It really bothers me that Curtis never admits to cheating on Jackie. It's almost like, pay attention to how he says it. You would have thought Jackie cheated on him, but he says, yeah, me and my family, we went through struggles. No, nigga, you was out here cheating, putting your penis in a whole nother woman besides your wife. Okay, you see how these niggas be trying to get out of disrespecting you? And Cecil had a female friend that I think he had feelings for, but he want to act like I wasn't attracted to her. A man doesn't have to be physically attracted to a woman to sleep with her. You niggas will have sex with anything. Do I think he would screw Tammy if he kept spending time with her? Yes, to get away from Simone's mouth. Okay, so don't get caught up with, oh, he wasn't attracted to her. If a man is attracted to a woman's personality, he'll sleep with her. When I tell you I have seen some Ooga Booga Bears, if I have ever seen some, and I'm like, damn, you got down with that? Well, yeah, she was a nice person, and all that. So, child, these niggas will sleep with anything. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. Child, Gregory says that he invited the stripper to his wedding because it was a theoretical invitation, whatever, Dr. G. Okay, whatever. You meant the invitation. The same way you still probably want to sleep with Phaedra, huh? You meant that invitation to that stripper. I thought it was sweet that Damon admitted that he's still struggling from Alora going off to college. I really love, like, how he values that relationship with his baby girl. So I just really love that moment, you guys. I want to see more of that on TV with these black men loving their baby girls and, missing their baby girls and all the time that they used to spend together. That was so sweet. They get on Gregory for lying to Sweet Tea about there being robbers in the house. And, Gregory says he regrets doing that, but he wanted her to, really take it serious about, putting the alarm on when you leave the house. And girl, that was a red flag. That was a warning sign that you made a mistake. He shouldn't be joking like that. Like he shouldn't have like came up with that scenario, to me that says a lot about his character. He could have just had a talk with you, like, babe, you really need to put on the alarm. You know, I don't want something to happen to you. He should have shown more care and concern, but he did what a lot of men try to do. They try to lead by fear. They want to bully you into submission, okay? Andy asked the guys, do they characterize their wives as being hard to please? Damon said no. Dr. Damon said, honey, him and Heavenly had pizza in his apartment, and then they went to the back of a high school to talk all night. And I said, look at that. That's a Cancer man. That's July 15th, honey. I really love him and Heavenly's relationship. It really seems like it's reciprocal. Like, it looked like, you know, like there's a mutual love of care, attention, and affection. I feel like Eugene over there being taken advantage of. Cecil dealing with all that damn yelling, honey. Poor man, eardrums probably dead, honey, okay? I feel bad for the rest of y'all. But yeah, I like Damon and Heavenly, their marriage to me seem like the best. From what I see. Curtis and Jackie, I think they both cheating, honey. I do. Jackie then wisened up, honey, and got her a side dude. Child, Damon got to talk about how he got to feeling Heavenly's skin and body, and Andy said, well, if you feeling her skin and body, something is going right. I like that Damon said it's not about spending money if you're a good guy on the inside. Well, that's the problem, Damon. These men, you know, some of them, they're not good men. Okay, they don't have good character. Okay? They don't have, you know, good morals, values, decorum. They don't have it, Damon. Okay, sprinkle some of your sauce on these foods, especially Kimma. Kimma says he has an issue with the whole happy wife, happy life. We know you got an issue because you want her to serve you so she can be well trained. And I understood a little bit of what he was saying, but he didn't explain it that good to me. I get he wants, you know, he wants things to be equal in his marriage. He wants to be treated good, and he wants his wife to be treated good. I understand that. But right now, that's not what you're doing. You got a dictatorship where she always got the kids, and it's a damn chore. You're a damn Marceau. You don't even want to spend time with your damn kids. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, Kimma, be quiet. Child, Kimma got to saying it's a lot of men out here that's married, that's not having sex. Why they put not having sex with their wife? Why they put the camera on poor Cecil? Okay. Poor Cecil still ain't. Someone get that man some cootie cat. Greg was over there. He wasn't sleeping with Quiet for all them years. Okay, like, yeah. Look, I see a little bit of what he talking about. I'm glad that Eugene called out Kimma. They showed the clip of Kimma saying that women been running Shiggity for too long. Kimma says to Eugene, you took it out of context. Eugene says both he and his wife is equal. And like I said, I feel like he has a healthy approach to marriage sometimes, though, because he be allowing Toya to do, like, way too much. It's almost like I said, he's somewhat of a simp. He'll never admit to it. He's, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm more with Eugene than I am with Kim. I feel like Eugene is a much healthier man, but y'all know what I'm saying. To me, he upholds a lot of Toya's bullshiggity to the detriment of who she could be as a woman, you know. Kimma says he doesn't believe you can have a true 50-50 relationship. See, that is the type of man that feels like he's the prize in the relationship. See, you have to really pay attention to what a person is saying. And so he feels like she should be bowing down to him. She should be serving him. And I like that Eugene says that, you know, I'm not less of a man because I choose to serve my woman. Do you see what I'm saying? But Kimma wants to keep all this patriarchal BS going, and honey, I ain't got time for it. Kimma says the relationship or marriage should be 51-49. He believes that the man should make all the decisions. But see, this is the problem with some men leading. They will set themselves up, okay, and set you up to fail. Okay? By controlling everything, by not letting you go around your family, not allowing you to have fun with friends. I remember I used to date this guy, and nice looking guy, six pack, y'all know what Miss Robinson like, okay? And yeah, he's just so damn insecure. Didn't want me to have no friends, didn't want me to take on new acting projects, just he wanted the whole relationship to be about him. Because these same guys, they're so controlling because they're so insecure and they have a lack of self-esteem. But see, they never talk about that. They will never be vulnerable and admit to that, because if they admit to that, then they would have to admit that they need to make a change. Okay? Damon says he doesn't agree with that, those numbers. He says, I don't think you have to be loud to be a leader. I don't need to toot my own horn. And yeah, and that's what Kimma is doing. He has to let everybody know he's the king of his castle. And you got stupid Alicia over there. Yeah, he's the king. Until she was. Watch, something gonna happen with him. And Alicia, you're gonna hear her backtracking all the way. Okay, because if she got to the point where she almost divorced this man, that means she is aware of his bad character. Yeah, they're putting up a united front for this reunion, but she's aware that Kimma is not wrapped too tight, okay? Kemba said there was definitely a culture shock when he met Alicia. She told him that women are very stubborn and independent. I'm like, why do we gotta be stubborn? I like that Curtis stepped up and says you can't train your woman. A woman is gonna do what a woman is gonna do. Yes, like you niggas ain't the only ones that's gonna be doing whatever you want to do. Okay, I've been a free-spirited woman all my life, and I'm not changing for nobody, for no man or nothing. You know, I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you if you're not disrespectful to me. I'm a very fair person in all my relationships. You know, so this whole thing of putting you on a pedestal because you're a man and get out of here. Especially if I still got to contribute 50% to the bills and all of no, that's slavery. Okay, that ain't winning. That's being ran. Okay. I like that Jackie got on Alicia's ass about Kimma's ignorance about how a woman should be well trained. That part I will agree with Jackie on. Like that's you don't speak like that. If that's how your household is ran, your wife is okay with it, that's fine. But to say it in the social environment in which he did, I think was wrong. He definitely thought, you know, he was gonna make some good TV with that line, and he thought all the men was gonna agree with his ass. But child, they like, we trying to keep our wives, honey. Andy asked Kimma, was it a joke when Kimma mentioned that he don't go down on women? He said, no, that's not a joke. He ain't doing that. He tried to act like he was joking about calling Alicia well-trained. You wasn't joking. You said it for a reason. So Andy asked Dr. Gregory, do you have any hesitation about seeing Miss Quad? Like, I'm just looking like, Gregory, you don't have the right to feel anything because you're the one that's venturing back to this show. If you didn't want to run into Quad, you should have went on another show. You're the one that won't move on with your life. So I just felt like some of the questions was just crazy. But yeah, he get to saying he doesn't want to venture back to the past. You chose to when you brought your new woman on the show. Shit. Okay? Like, damn. You ain't making no sense. You contradicting yourself. So they all noticed, the men and the women, they noticed there was a chair behind Phaedra and Quad. So they get to asking Quad, I think it was Toya, Quad, did you bring a man? Quad is smiling. And, you know, even Quad was asking Phaedra, did you bring somebody? What's going on? And Apollo walks on and, you know, Apollo looked good. Too bad his ass out here cheating, honey, okay, on Miss Shireen. But Apollo came out, shook all the men's hands. Everybody acted like he was Jesus, honey. I was like, not this jailbird, okay? I mean, I'm just saying. But he still looked good. I loved his beard and his hair, honey, okay? But anyways, you guys, that's all I got to say about that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.